Everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I am Andrea Jackson, one of your admins on Living with Power and Purpose private Facebook group, and I am delighted to come on with you tonight for Tasty Tuesday. I have some very important information, and I would like to share that information with you. Tasty Tuesday. And I'm coming to you to talk about coping with emotional pain without food, alcohol, and shopping. Coping with emotional pain without food, alcohol, and shopping. And this information is coming from eddins.com. Again, that's counseling, COUNSELING.com. So that's Eaton's counseling.com. And it's coming from Dr. Eaton's counseling group. And this information was written in 2016. So please go to the website if you need more information. But coping with emotional pain without food, alcohol, and shopping. You find yourself suffering emotionally and looking for anything to help ease the emotion pain. What can you do? Perhaps you could turn to alcohol to numb the pain, or you might use food to cope. You might desire to buy new clothing or items to distract yourself. Shopping, food, and alcohol aren't a problem on their own in moderation. Of course, we do not want to drink alcohol. We know alcohol is not good for you. But when any of them become your primary coping strategy, it can lead to more stress than relief. Here are some better options to cope with emotional pain. Emotional pain is at the root for the majority of reasons people seek out therapy. Emotions can lead to distressing thoughts, such as what if thoughts or judgment thoughts towards self and sadness or others. You can have anger towards others, and you can have sadness and depression. And of course, we know that can also bring suicidal thoughts. Having emotional pain can also make us feel uncomfortable physically, chest pain, we can get tension, we can get stomach ache. So it also can bring illness upon our bodies. Also, you can start feeling to withdraw yourself from others, aggressive behavior, which all can cause the cycle of emotional pain. Changing your experience with overwhelming emotions start with changing your behaviors, how you think, and how you act, and letting go of some old coping things that no longer work. Like, why is it hard to cope with emotions? Have you ever asked yourself that? Or you ever wondered why it's difficult dealing with emotion pain? You try to get rid of the pain, you try to eat it away, you try to drink it away, and those emotional hurt, those emotional pains are still there. Emotions are useful. They help us adapt. We can't control, stop, or get rid of them. They're part of us. However, what nature intended as a warning signal can down up, can slow up when we avoid them or push them down, numb, or use coping strategies that push them aside temporarily, meaning we usually go out shopping and spending all our money on things to try and cover up that emotional pain that we're feeling. Maybe someone hurt us, someone offended us, so we're hurt and we get depressed and we get down and we'll go to eat a Snickers or we'll go eat a chocolate cake or we'll go shopping and spending all our money on unnecessary things or we'll go drink alcohol. And of course, we know alcohol brings other sickness as well. Negative emotions are a signal that something is wrong or threatening and push us to cope. Some emotions can be anxiety, sadness, anger, shame, and so on. Let's hear some ways to cope with emotion pain. So, these are some ways that we can cope when we are in pain emotionally. One thing we can do is find a new hobby. Pick up a new hobby, something that you always wanted to try, or maybe something that you already know you love, but haven't made the time for it. For example, reading a book. Maybe you like reading, take time out to read a book, or painting. Maybe you always wanted to paint. Take time out to paint. Or maybe you wanted to do a gardening or play tennis. Just try to find something to occupy your mind and doing something that you like to do. That will bring healing. That will help you to heal from the emotional pain. Move your body. Number two is move your body. While suffering from emotional pain, you may not want to get out of bed. Unfortunately, this can cause greater heaviness and depression. Instead, go for a short walk around the corner. Stand up and stretch. Do a short beginner's exercise from a video online or dance to uplifting music, to some praise music. Get some praise music on and just start dancing in your living room or in your bedroom. Moving really helps. I started exercising. I'm telling you, it helps relieve stress. It helps when you have a busy day. It just really ease your mind and make your body feel great. Any type of physical movement can help you release the pain from your body. Number three, stop revisiting what caused the pain you're suffering from. Stop keep thinking about it over and over again. Like what has happened has already been done and cannot be undone. Going over it again and again in your mind will only make things worse for you. Number four, stop telling the story. Stop talking about it over and over again to Sally, Sue, whoever will listen. You may think that you are no longer worrying about what caused the pain, but as soon as there is an opening ear willing to listen, you find yourself retelling the story. At first, this can help, but at some point, you have to stop telling the story as you're just opening up the wounds again. You have to allow yourself to heal. Talking about it over and over again is just causing you to revisit that pain and what someone done to you, or if someone offended you, whatever, uh, why you are having emotional pain. You'll just keep revisiting it, why it happened. So you want to get healed from that. You don't want to keep rehearsing it and talking about it, and you just want to get healed so you can move on. Rather than venting, focus on where you are now. What have you overcome? What resources have you used to get past the emotional pain? And maybe you called your pastor and talked to your pastor about that situation, or maybe you had talked to your close friend about this situation, or maybe you got counseling. So whatever you have done to get healed from the emotional hurt, think about those things. Think about those things you did to overcome this emotional pain. Finally, you can experience relief when allowing your most primary and painful emotions to express. Finally, I'm going to read that one again. Finally, you can experience relief when allowing your most primary and painful emotions to express. Simply acknowledging and verbalizing what we feel can allow the feeling to go away. This is heavily backed up by research and it works. Number 5, which is the last one, start keeping a journal. Keeping a journal is an excellent way to help cope with emotional pain. For example, did something happen to you today? If so, write it in the journal. If you have a trouble or thought, write it in your journal how you feel, along with a comment about how you'll overcome this. You never know, that journal may turn into a book. Coach Lisa gave her testimony of how she journaled, and now she have 2 books just for writing in her journal. As I close, I encourage you to learn how to make peace with food. Do not eat when you're not hungry just to soothe, comfort, or avoid pain. So I hope that you have been encouraged tonight. And again, they have listed many other things that you can do to cope with emotional pain. And I list 5 of them, but I think they had about maybe 8 or 10. But due to time, I only picked a few out for you. Again, let me give you that website that you can go to look up some more information, or if you want to look over the things that Dr. Eden's written in her blog, feel free to visit that website. Again, this information is coming from EDDINSCOUNSELING.com. That's edenscounseling.com. And I hope you have enjoyed this session today with Tasty Tuesday. I always enjoy coming to talk with you. And I have some exciting news for you. We are doing, God is up to something good just for you. It's going to be something special that we're putting together just for you. So we are hoping that you will attend. It's free right here on Facebook Live. I will be posting more information soon. Again, it's God is up to something good. And a tentative date is January the 30th at 6 o'clock p.m. right here on Facebook Live. We hope to see you then. Also, we're going to start coaching and mentoring sessions. You are welcome to join. We are going to post more information soon. soon. Again, coaching and mentoring sessions are coming right here on Facebook, and we are just delighted to bring you these wonderful things that can help you live, laugh, and enjoy your life, that can help you fulfill your purpose. And we just hope you have enjoyed this session tonight with Tasty Tuesday. Please join us on Friday, which is Fantastic Friday, living, laughing, and enjoying life with the wonderful Patricia Hawthorne, one of our other admins right here on Living with Power and Purpose private Facebook group. So enjoy your evening, and I hope that you have been encouraged tonight. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless everyone. Good night.